Marvel Cinematic Universe Timeline. All major events. Any Marvel fan worth their vibranium could tell you that the MCU as we know it launched in 2008 with Jon Favreau's Iron Man. However, even for regular fans, it'll be quite a tough task to deliver a blow-by-blow retelling of the events that occurred within the MCU. From the Jotunheim invasion of Earth to the foundation of the Arena Club to the next wave of technological innovations on display at the Stark Expo and the futuristic nation of Wakanda. So with that in mind, we've put together a list of the major events of the MCU timeline up to and including the latest releases. Now, you need to keep in mind that this is a fictional universe with lots of characters and a different timeline from those established in the comics, etc. Take it as a general guide, not a written-in-stone, be-all, end-all document. So, since that's clear, welcome back to our channel. And let's take a look at the timeline of all major events that have taken place so far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Before the universe began, 6 singularities existed: space, mind, reality, power, time, and soul. Dark elves arose from the darkness before traveling to the 9 realms to rule over all of Svartalfheim, the Dark World. After the universe began, 13.8 billion years ago, creation of Infinity Stones. Cosmic entities death, entropy, infinity, and eternity created the Infinity Stones from these singularities. 80 million years ago, Isan the Searcher destroys a planet. Several million years ago, Ego the living planet comes into being as a celestial, a member of a powerful primordial race. 2.5 million years ago, Vibranium meteorite hits Wakanda. Thousands of years ago, Asgardian, Kree, and human civilizations emerge. Kree experiments on Earth give rise to Inhumans whose genetic abilities are triggered by Terrigen Mist, causing Terrigenesis. Agamotto founds the Masters of the Mystic Arts and constructs 3 sanctuaries on Earth. 10,000 years ago, Bashenga becomes the first Black Panther. 3460 BCE, Odin defeats Surtur. 2988 BC, convergence or the alignment of the 9 realms of Yggdrasil occurs. This happens once every 5,000 years. First Battle of Svartalfheim. Malekith leads the Dark Elves in an attempt to destroy the 9 realms using Aether, Reality Stone. The Asgardian army, led by Odin's father, Bor, defeats Malekith and secures the Aether, hiding it away. 659 BCE. Odin and his firstborn, Hela, acting as his executioner, wage war against the 9 realms, conquering them all. 639 BC. Odin seals Hela away in a prison and banishes her memory from history because Hela's ambitions grew too great. 964 CE. Thor Odinson is born. 965 CE. Odin defeats the Frost Giants and also discovers an abandoned Jotunheim infant, adopting him and raising him alongside his own son Thor with the given name Loki. 1014 CE. Kree and Nova empires fight a war that lasts thousands of years. 1342 CE. The Ancient One is born. 1876 CE. Ulysses Klaue's great-grandfather is killed by Wakanda's Black Panther. 1917 CE. James Buchanan, Bucky Barnes, and Howard Stark are born in this year. 1918 CE. July 4th, Steve Rogers is born. 1930 CE. January 10th. Dr. Abraham Erskine begins experimentation on a super soldier serum. 1930 CE, September 6th, Steve Rogers meets Bucky Barnes in New York City. 1933 CE, Johann Schmidt begins searching for the Tesseract. 1937 CE, April 24th, Donnie Underwood and other Soviet girls train to become master assassins in the Red Room program. 1939, September 30th, Howard Stark founds Stark Industries. 1940, November 11th, Johann Schmidt injects himself with the super soldier serum, transforming himself into the Red Skull. 1942, March 3rd. Red Skull discovers and secures the Tesseract. 1943, Steve Rogers is successfully transformed through the use of the super soldier serum. Captain America is created. 1945, March 4th. Captain America and the Howling Commandos defeat Red Skull, who uses the Tesseract and subsequently vanishes, never to be seen again. 1948, September. Howard Stark and Peggy Carter plan to form S.H.I.E.L.D., which they launch in January of 1949. 1951, Nick Fury is born. 1955, February 15th. Yandu Udanta is sold into Cree slavery as an infant. 1959, April 25th. The Winter Soldier conducts an operation as documented by the KGB. 1960, Meredith Quill is born. 1964, Phil Coulson is born. 1968, Carol Danvers is born. 1969, Bruce Banner is born. 1970, Tony Stark is born. 1971, Clinton Clint Barton is born. 1978, Sam Wilson's born. 1978, November 7th. Ego comes to Earth to plant a seedling and falls in love with Meredith Quill. 1980, Peter Quill is born. 1982, Ant-Man and the Wasp defuse nuclear missile. 1984, Natasha Romanoff is born. 1985, Matt Murdock is born. 1986, Carol Danvers enters the U.S. Air Force along with childhood friend Maria Rambeau. 1987, April 2nd. Thanos kills Gamora and Nebula's families and then adopts them as daughters. They become skilled assassins and fighters under Ronan the Accuser. 1988, abduction of Peter Quill. 1991, December 16th. Howard and Maria Stark are assassinated by the Winter Soldier. 1995, Captain Marvel arrives back on Earth. 1998, January 27th. Black Widow joins S.H.I.E.L.D. 2005, Bruce Banner is exposed to a combination of gamma radiation and Betty's formula derived by Dr. Erskine's super soldier serum, accidentally becoming the Hulk. 2009, T'Challa becomes the Black Panther. 2010, Thor is banished to Earth. 2010, April 26th. Tony Stark's first flight as Iron Man in his Mark I suit. 2010, October 25th. Stark publicly claims his new nickname as Iron Man, rejecting S.H.I.E.L.D.'s cover story. 2011, June 2nd. Stark accepts an advisory role with S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers Initiative. 2012, Loki steals the Tesseract and controls the minds of Selvig and Hawkeye. 2012, Avengers assemble and stop the Chitauri invasion. 2013, Thor defeats the Dark Elves. 2013, Iron Man defeats Mandarin. 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy form. 2015, Ultron and Vision are created. Also 2015, Scott Lang becomes Ant-Man. In 2015, Peter Parker is bitten by a radioactive spider and decides to protect the people with his new abilities as Spider-Man. 2016, Civil War. 2016, September 12th. Stephen Strange is admitted into Kamar-Taj, where he meets Karl Mordo and the Ancient One, and begins his training in the mystical arts. 2017, Doctor Strange defeats Dormammu and up his role as protector of the Sanctum Sanctorum in New York. 2017, Ragnarok. 2018, Infinity War. 2018, Captain Marvel comes back and suddenly arrives in the room asking, "Where's Fury?" 2019, Endgame. So that was it for today. For more future videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and we will see you around next time. Peace.